Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about Nicki Minaj Nemesis being caught. Now, Nicki Minaj, along with a slew of other celebrities, they have been victims of swatting calls. Now, what swatting calls are? These are calls that people or individuals makes to the police and say, you're abusing your child, someone at your home, got shot, and just some really horrible stuff. So the police department has been blazing their sirens to Nicki Minaj home repeatedly. She's not the only one though, because even YouTuber Aiden Ross has been a victim of this swatting calls. So ever since it has been happening with Nicki, it has been so severe that the police had to start deep diving and doing an investigation. Now it's being reported that the suspect is known and a warrant is out for the individual's arrest. Now, many people believe that this particular suspect is somehow connected to Nosy Ho. If you've been in the streets of YouTube, maybe you're familiar with Nosy Ho. Nosy Ho, like, she goes off and she says some really horrible things about Nicki, and her supporters do, like they wish death upon her baby and just all the horrible things that no one should say about anyone. Nosy Ho does that. So initially, they thought that it could have been Nosy Ho. Some people said that it was Cardi B's fans. But no, Nicki Minaj is declaring victory after falling victim to these swatting pranks. According to reports as per TMZ, cops have an arrest warrant out for the suspect allegedly behind the calls. Now, Nicki Minaj took to social media and called out a woman by the name of Stephanie Bell, who Nicki is accused of making swatting calls for her San Fernando Valley home. Nicki says, Stephanie Bell, a warrant is in the system. Great detective work. So grateful. Now, they're saying that the DA found one count for the swatting call and one for the false report to the DCFS. Nicki saying, to God be the glory. So if you have been following Nicki on Instagram, you would also see that post coming from Nicki Minaj as well. Now, they're saying that law enforcement sources confirmed to TMZ Bell is facing 2 charges of deliberately reporting a false emergency, and there's a warrant out for her arrest. And this started back in June, they say, when this individual started calling the police and accused Nicki of child abuse, and the list goes on. So I am truly happy, to be quite honest. I'm truly happy that this person, has been identified, and hopefully it doesn't continue going forward, because the truth is there's some people out there who are really sick, and even when a warrant is out for their arrest, they don't tend to desist. Sometimes it also makes them a lot angry and want to do more horrible things or far greater horrific things. So I do hope that Nicki and her family, they're keeping safe and they have an extra eye out, because as I've said, there are some real crazies out there. Like, you have to be from a different planet to be taking up a phone, calling the police repeatedly, sending the police to these celebrities' home. Just imagine kids being in these homes and hearing the sirens blazing repeatedly to their homes. Can you just imagine how traumatic that can have on a child and the emotional damage, because those sirens and lights, they were meant to convey a certain emotion, and oftentimes that emotion is to trigger a panic. That's why it is used, right? And just imagine a child hearing that. That can trigger a panic disorder in that child. So while the police has to do their job, it's not good that, this individual has been triggering that emotion in a child repeatedly by doing these swatting calls. So I believe that they should also look into the fact that there's a child at that premises and what emotional distress that individual could have been causing to Nicki's child with those repeated reports, and the police having to go there, providing that they go there each time with the sirens blazing. But irrespective of everything, I am happy that again something is being done, and I do hope that they get to the bottom of the other perpetrators involved, because I don't believe that it's one individual who's sending police to all of these celebrities' home. Because when I tell you it's a lot of celebrities that are being affected by this action, it's a lot. It's just that for some reason, Nicki Minaj seems to be the primary target of it all. But guys, as I promised you when I initially reported on this, I'm going to follow up with this. So to keep you guys posted to see if anyone else is arrested or if Nosy Ho is actually behind it. But guys, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts about this individual, Stephanie, getting caught and a warrant being issued for her arrest for the swatting calls to Nicki Minaj home repeatedly? I want to hear from you guys. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all later. Bye guys.